Hi guys, so I met Richie at the car park down by the beach, and he parked in this gorgeous 73 911 next to the GT3 RS. We got talking and it turns out he's a bit of a Porsche nut, so I'll hand over the mic to him and he can talk us through the car he has and the aspirations behind him.
Hi guys, my name's Richie. This is the Highlands of Scotland. We met in the beach at Dornoch, if you know your Highlands, and we're now 3 miles north of Taycan. And in my number one garage, I have a 1964 356, which is, when it was new, it was black, but I got it repainted, and I did not like the idea of having it black again, so I kept it to this colour. My second car, it's the one you heard about already, is my Porsche 911. It's a 1972, registered in 72, but a 73 model. Yeah, and if you know your Porsches, the 72, pre-72 had got the oil flap on the outside, and people used to fill it with petrol instead of oil. So Porsche thought it wasn't a very good idea, so they put it back to the fuel cap in the inside.
And you've got a bit of a passion for blue.
Yeah, I have actually.
You've got two blue 911s.
My number three car is this 94 928 GT4, which is in really good condition. It's a 5.4 V8 engine, and this was the car that was taken out to do away with the Porsche 911, but people just didn't like it very much, so it didn't outlast the old 911. And next to that is my pet hate, my best car, my Taycan GT4. Not GT4, sorry, 4S. Which is...
It replaced the GT4, didn't it?
It had replaced my GT4, which I wake up at night screaming, I want my GT4 back. The car is brilliant, there's no question of it. It's a really good car, but it's not a car for the Highlands of Scotland, I don't think. It's too wide, and it doesn't like single track roads, basically.
No. And when did you buy your first Porsche?
This one.
Oh wow, and what year was that?
1990 something.
Wow, okay.
94 or something, yeah.
Yeah, you've had them for a while, and you said you maintained some of the cars yourself.
Yeah, I do quite a bit of just general maintenance, spark plugs, oil changes, just general.
So have you been maintaining these two cars for the last 15 odd years then?
Yep.
Wow.
The thing about this car is there's you can open the engine compartment and you can see the engine inside, not like this car here where you see a plastic shroud over the top of everything and you have to take the engine out from the bottom to do any real work on it.
Oh, brilliant. Let's have a look. On the button. Cool. So the interior is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is just heavenly for me.
One thing I'd love to do with this is to make the carpets in the same. There's a dull, a wine colour that the carpets were originally, but I had these carpets when I was doing this, and I just put these tan carpets back in. But in one of my moments of through the winter, maybe I'll order up wine carpets.
That's your next project on this car then?
This is the next project, yeah.
But other than that, on the inside, the car does look very, very clean.
Yeah, the car is, well, I do my housework in here, hoover it and clean it up, you know. Yeah. I'll try that.
Oh, okay. I like this.
Handbrake, please.
Yeah, that's
just give it a wee twist.
Is it? Oh yeah,
Just
and then it goes down. And then second gear is straight down, isn't it?
Just that's reverse.
Okay.
Try that. It's just a wee bit
Yeah, you got to find the gears.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm traveling back in time, you know. But in style, though. In some
Style indeed, yeah. I should do some housework now I'm inside.
This is like you're hoovering probably these more than.
I remember one guy caught me one time, a delivery lorry came, and I was in the garage hoovering the carpet in the garage.
Yeah. That second gear or fourth?
That's, well, I don't know.
I
Actually.
think it might be, yeah. Let's give it one more.
No, that's definitely, try that.
Okay, oops. Okay, left.
Anyway, you like forward.
Let's go right because we came left.
Yeah.
I mean, these roads are stunning. Oh, they've got stalled though.
You have.
Ooh, okay. Should I just turn the key, yeah?
Yeah. Give it some gas.
Okay. A little bit of gas or?
A lot.
Okay.
I'll pump it.
Okay. You might want to. Wow, this is cozy.
Old cars, you've got to drive them.
Yeah.
You've got to...
Give them port four.
Exactly.
Wow, this is brilliant. I love I love this. This is so I loved it. This is so good. This is awesome. I think the blue goes really well with this car.
Yeah, I like it too.
Because the dials pop up.
Well, that's why I said I didn't want to make it black again. That's why.
No, you don't want to, yeah. Can't go wrong with blue, remember?
True.
Cannot go wrong with blue.
I need to go and put fuel in here, I think. Because
Yeah, let's do it. Why don't we can into the tank, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go to the petrol station.
It's just here.
Go
right
there.
here.
Yeah, let's go. You know.
I have my wallet, so I know you guys probably just came out.
We had to get out there because there were 100 cars coming along here.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's true now. Look at it.
Because that thing was going so slow.
That's how I know you're like in your second home on the roads here. Because when you were driving, the way you were overtaking those cars, I was like, wow, Richard is a nutter.
No, I know, that was normal driving.
I know, you don't know. You don't see many people using that car that way.
Yeah.
Even though it's a sports car, a lot of people just now poodle along in them. But they were built as a sports car.
Yeah, indeed.
So you've had this since early 90s?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
wow.
mid-90s, I think.
Yeah. And what was the inspiration behind buying this than maybe anything else?
No road tax.
No, even then?
Even then, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Will we make it or not? Yes, we will.
Oh, you will, yeah. You're good.
KGB.
Yeah.
That's a friend of mine, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Handbrake.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget. Oh, this is so good. I mean, imagine rolling around this in the 60s.
This belonged to a fashion designer.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Wow.
in fact, there's I think probably somewhere in the car, there's a piece of paper with its history. It belonged to
Yeah.
a fashion designer in London.
Wow. They are. So how many owners does it have then?
No idea. Absolutely no. You can't go back in its history, really. The thing I tell people is you can wind the window up from the driver's seat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. But that's what I like about older cars. You could sit shoulder to shoulder with somebody. It's a very, in a way, intimate experience driving these
what
cars.
I'm saying is the handbrake in a replica is in here.
Yeah, it's right.
Whereas the handbrake on the real one is
the original ones
here.
are there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, these are good.
This was the first 356 with the flap-up petrol tank on it.
With the flap pedals?
Yeah, because there's a company down in England that they specialise in them. And, you know, I was chatting away to the guy and I sent him information of mine and he then said, yeah, yours is the very first with this flap-up.
The serious thing, yeah. No, it's really good. It's considering the age, etc.
Yeah.
And what's that pump for?
That's the water squirter. I had it off. I was doing work, so you've got to press this pump. And
it's amazing, isn't it? The technology they had back then.
Incredible, yeah.
Sounded brilliant.
See, that's 70 miles an hour, keeping up with the traffic, no problem.
Wow, we're doing 70.
Yeah.
That's insane. I didn't know you were doing 70. I thought you might be doing, I forget. That a lot of people think owning these cars, you've got to drive at 40 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour. Oh no, this is good. I love that. So we've had a go in all of Richard's car. He's had a go in the GT3 RS. Taycan was a bit of an experience for me, but I loved the 356 because just going back in time. So Richard, what was your favorite experience?
I'm still in shock after my trip in that beautiful car. That RS is amazing. It really was.
Yeah.
Now I want one.
We just need to find a way to convince him to get rid of the Taycan.
Yeah, I think I'm convinced. I don't need any convincing.
Richard, I'd leave the car to you, but I've got to do the NC500. So.
But guys, wasn't it a nice Porsche afternoon? The only car we never took out was the 928, actually.
You know what? That gives us an excuse to come back.
Well, there you go. You're welcome.
Thank you. And we always leave something for next time.
Well done.
We're not greedy.
You're always welcome. It's been a good afternoon, isn't it?
It has, yeah. And thank you very much. Honestly, the drive to your house, just seeing your cars, this is a crazy coincidence.
Isn't it really? Yeah.
We don't come across this type of thing often. You come across a guy that has one car, but what I really enjoyed about driving the cars with you, you're not afraid to drive them. You share them. And that's what these cars are about. Yeah. I drive a very expensive car, 100 grand plus. You do, but we're not afraid to use them as they're intended. And that, for me, honestly, is a very welcome revelation in sort of meeting you.
No, this is what Porsche made cars to be driven. And we this afternoon have been driving them. That's what I'm going to say.
We have. That wasn't on our agenda on the NC500, but definitely the highlight of our day so far.
Well, that's only section 1 you've done on the MC500, Inverness to Dornoch. So what's the rest of the trip going to be like?
That's true. We will keep you posted. We will let you know.
That'll be good.
Thank you so much once again. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and a thumbs up. Cheers.